What is up, my friends? And believe it or not, it is already time to put out the Southampton preview here on Anfield Agenda. Yes, the Reds are only back from defeating Paris Saint-Germain by 1-0 in the biggest robbery I've seen Liverpool commit in quite a long time, to be honest with you. But I'm a happy Liverpool fan. I'm sure you are as well. So I'm going to go through here, give you my predicted 11 ahead of the Southampton game, give you my score prediction, and of course a bit of a fact file on our opponents and their form coming into this one. With regards to injuries and whatnot, we still await more information on the situation with Cody Gakpo. Obviously, he wasn't fit enough to take his place in the squad against PSG, but we haven't yet heard from Arna about the weekend's game. So I've erred on the side of caution and left him out of my predicted 11. But as always, do feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and of course we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. Also, a quick reminder, our live show for the end of the season, May 28th, is now on sale. You can get your tickets with the link in the description of this video, priced at just £20, and they're doing very well so far. So thank you to everyone that has bought their tickets, and we can't wait to come along, all of us that you can see on the screen there, and give you a good end of season send off. Right, my friends, let's get stuck into the injury updates. As I've said, it looks like Cody Gakpo is, well, there or thereabouts, so we'll wait to see if he's in the matchday squad. Other than that, it's Joe Gomez and of course it's Connor Bradley that are going to be ruled out with injuries. So fingers crossed, there's no new concerns after last night's game, but let's have a little look at a fact file on our opponents, Southampton. Liverpool have won 11 of their last 13 Premier League games against Southampton, with the exceptions being a 1-0 loss in January 2021 and a 4-4 draw in May 2023, both at St Mary's. Southampton are winless in their last 9 Premier League away games against Liverpool, drawing 2 and losing 7, losing their last 6 visits to Anfield by an aggregate score of 19-1. Liverpool won 3-2 against Southampton in the reverse fixture, with the Reds top and Saints bottom of the table. This will be the 4th time in Premier League history both meetings between two sides have been at the top and bottom in the division. Right, let's get through it and have a look at their form. So, head-to-head wise, the EFL Cup 24-25, we finished Southampton 1, Liverpool 2. Premier League this season at St Mary's, it was Southampton 2, Liverpool 3. And then the FA Cup last season, it was Liverpool 3, Southampton 0. As you can see though, Southampton's form coming into this one isn't great. They did beat Ipswich Town away by 2-1 in the Premier League. Then they were dumped out of the FA Cup by Burnley at St Mary's 1-0. They lost 3-1 to Bournemouth at home in the Premier League, also beaten 4-0 by Brighton at St Mary's, and their last game was a 4-0 defeat to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So, fair to say they're not in the best of form, ladies and gents, coming into this one, but I have made some changes to the starting 11. Now, this isn't so much the starting 11 I think Arne Slot's going to go with. This is the starting 11 that I would like to see against Southampton. So let's start going through them. We'll start off, as we always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. So, for this one, I've put Jarell Quansah in alongside Virgil van Dijk to give Konate a bit of a rest, and Alisson Becker in goal. I do think he needs to rotate players for this game, and Jarell Quansah has been absolutely fine the last few weeks been in. Yes, he's filled in at right back as well, but I think give Ibu a rest for this one and bring in young Quansah alongside your captain. Now, to the full-back positions, we've no choice but to keep with Trent. And when I say I've no choice, I don't mean I would have dropped them, but what I mean is I can't rotate Bradley in. So it's Trent at right back, and on the left side then, again, give Andy Robertson a rest ahead of what will be a very difficult home leg against PSG on Tuesday. So Kostas Tsimikas for me to come in at left back. So probably there or thereabouts as you expected thus far, but let's move into midfield where the changes continue. So this is what I would do for this game, ladies and gents. I will put Waturo, I keep getting his name wrong. I'd put Endo into midfield. Excuse my pronunciations, but I'd put Endo into midfield because I think he deserves the game time. And again, Ryan Gravenberch very much needs a rest. Then Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott would be my other midfield duo, giving the three boys a rest and then hopefully have them fit and raring to go for PSG. I know it's always a risk when you make so many changes, but at home, against a team, bottom of the table, you don't take these things for granted, but you would also assume that any Liverpool midfield would be able to get past Southampton's, and we have some players on the bench if, of course, we need to make some late changes. So for me, it's Endo, Elliott, and Curtis Jones in midfield. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree with me or do you disagree on that one? Maybe you think that's too many changes. But for me, again, it's about making sure that everybody is fresh and ready to go for the game against Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday night, which could book our place most likely against Aston Villa then in the quarter-final. So that's the midfield and the defence sorted out. Now we move into the final third, the attacking end of the pitch. So what I've gone for here is Federico Chiesa is who I would put in on the right-hand side to give Mohamed Salah a much-needed rest. And then on the left-hand side, I mentioned at the start of the video that I don't think Cody Gakpo is available. At least I don't have confirmation that he's available. So I've gone for Luis Diaz there on the left-hand side. Again, this is the 11 I would put out. So Chiesa on the right, Luis Diaz on the left. And then who would I go with through the centre? Darwin Núñez. Because I thought he was impressive when he came on. We wouldn't have won that game against PSG without his cameo from the bench. Great to see the fighting side of Darwin back on the pitch, and I think that deserves to be rewarded with the start here against Southampton. If he can continue on his good vein of form, maybe grab himself a goal, then maybe he comes into consideration for Tuesday night. Because Diogo Jota I wasn't very impressed with last night, and of course we still wait news on Cody Gakpo. So just to confirm again, my 11 that I would choose to take to the pitch against Southampton: Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back. I would bring in Jarell Quansah to play alongside Virgil van Dijk in the heart of the Liverpool defence. Endo, Elliott and Curtis Jones is my midfield trio. Chiesa, Núñez and Diaz is the three I would go for up top. So we're pretty much coming towards the end, but we still have the score prediction to go. Just a reminder that this is a Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff, meaning it won't be on TV in the UK or Ireland. But don't worry, we've got you covered here in Anfield Agenda, and we will be starting the watch along from 1:45 p.m, an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. I was thinking ahead to Tuesday, thinking 6:45, but no, 1:45. Of course, we'll have our watch along, our match reaction and our player ratings video. You guys will get the chance to submit your player ratings as always in our match reaction and vote for your man of the match. Now, the most important part, what have I gone for with regards to the score prediction? Difficult one, because I have made some changes to the team, but I still think any variation of Liverpool's first 15-16 players should be able to comfortably get past Southampton. So I have gone for a score of Liverpool 3, Southampton 0. Love the Reds to keep another clean sheet. You know, clean sheets are always welcome. And speaking of clean sheets, just a reminder, if indeed we do keep a clean sheet on Tuesday night against Paris Saint-Germain, then that is it. We are through. It's nice knowing that. I was expecting maybe a score draw away last night as the game unfolded. I didn't know what to expect, but very, very thankful and grateful to get that 1-0 win. A 1-0 win that I'm sure Paris Saint-Germain fans are still scratching their heads to figure out how it happened. But we need to back that up by keeping, at the very least, a clean sheet, or at the best, outscoring them at home. I know a draw would do it, but you don't want those nerves going into the last few minutes. So, hope to see you for this one, folks. And again, we can extend their lead to 16 points over Arsenal, who play on the Sunday against United. And then we're one game closer. After this, 10 to go. You have to reckon the Reds have got the job done at that point. Talk to you guys soon. Don't forget, we'll be live tonight as well at 8:45 for the late night agenda. Much love. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.